bad information is dangerous here. If the Trump campaign, or sorry, I shouldn't say campaign, if the Trump group team has the warrant or any information on what they see, they should release it. That burden is not on the DOJ to do it. If he's going to say that they planted something, prove it.
He's presumed innocent.
Judge, let me tell you something. Whose burden is it?
All right. Whose burden is it?
Yes.
Who drafted it?
Exactly.
Let me back up for a second. Harold yesterday, his whole defense was, tell us what was in the warrant. Tell us what was in the warrant. That was the defense of the Democrats. Well, Donald Trump didn't get a copy of that warrant. Neither did anyone on his team. I spoke to Eric Trump 10 minutes before this show. They were not allowed to get a copy of the warrant. They were not allowed to have any of the attorneys on scene there while the FBI...
What about this Lindsay Halligan?
Let me finish.
You believe Newsweek?
Wait a minute. I don't believe Newsweek. But let me make my point here. I was a judge. You decide a warrant based upon the application and the affidavit. We know that the FBI has no credibility because the FBI put in affidavits before FISA judges regarding national security that were based on lies and Trump haters who wanted to make sure that Hillary Clinton won. That same crew that called us domestic terrorists, who then lied about making sure Donald Trump wouldn't be president, we're supposed to believe them. And let me make something
Christopher Wray is a Trump
clear.
appointee. Christopher Wray is
as much a part of the deep state as the rest of them. Now, let me explain something about Christopher Wray. He was called to answer before Congress. He couldn't answer anything 2 weeks ago about what was going on in Congress in terms of what he's doing with the FBI, how he's punished any of the people, whether it was McCabe or Strzok or the rest of them. He did nothing, zero, zilch. All right. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this warrant. They can put anything they want in the warrant. It is the execution of the warrant that is filed with the court that contains what they got. Now, how did they take those boxes? Injudiciously is the word that was used. That means they took boxes. They did no inventory. We don't know what was in the box. They set it up so that they can say anything was in that box. And to go through Melania Trump's clothes, it's an outrage. This is their effort to intimidate the Trumps and make sure that the Trumps are not in a position where they can deny anything. And at the end of the day here, what we've got is a corrupt Justice Department, a corrupt FBI, based upon what has happened in the last 7 years. They've gone after Donald Trump for 7 years. They will not stop. The FBI, the DOJ, the Attorney Generals, they want him on anything. And I'm telling you, sure as I'm sitting here, the guy's going to run for president now because they pushed his buttons.